What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. And today we are going over WWE Night of Champions. This happened earlier. I didn't have a chance to do it until now. Watched it all. About to dive into it and let's talk about it. But before we get into it, we have to give our props to that Saudi Arabia crowd. Riyadh was on fire tonight. They were cheering for everything WWE was throwing at them. And it was really great to see. Like, they've had solid crowds before, but there was something about this crowd tonight. They were going stupid. I don't know if they were just so caught up with like the storylines. I don't know why it was so lit, but they were lit tonight. And that's so cool to see, because I was really nervous at first if they were going to be caught up on the storylines between Cena and Punk. But damn, I was wrong, and I'm very fucking happy to be wrong, especially when it turns out to be fire. So I'm excited to get into this card, and without further ado, let's get into it. So first match on the list, we started out hot. We have Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. First things first, rest in peace Uncle Phil. These entrances were gas. Okay, these entrances, the Saudi crowd loved both of their entrances. They were singing along for a while. This match had a very slow pace, and that's what I enjoyed the most of it. At a very slow pace, it looked very strong. I liked it. I liked this match a lot. Cody was the right winner, and honestly, if you're asking me, do I think that this is going to be the last match we see of those two? No. I think you do Cody versus Orton again, maybe in the fall. And this time, maybe in the fall, and maybe with a heel Randy Orton. I think that would be special, and it would be the perfect story for Cody Rhodes. Heel Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. It's real student versus mentor type learning, and I think that they can get a lot out of that story, and I think it would work very well. And before we get off of the Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton says he at least has like 5 to 10 years left in his career before he leaves us and he retires. Randy Orton, I got one thing I gotta ask, bro. Just one time, can we get you to come out to Burning My Light? One time. That's all we asking for. One time. It could be in St. Louis. It could be wherever you need it to be. I just need to see you come out into that, hey, nothing you can say, nothing's gonna change. Come on now, bro. Burning My Light. That theme song is gas. And first off, let me ask, what song is better, Voices or Burning My Light? That's a real difficult debate, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. We need that Burning My Light one more time. I'm just saying. Next matchup on the list was the Riyadh Boulevard Street fight between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. Match is banging. Match is a really good match, very solid match. That table bump was crazy. Rhea was beating the shit out of her with that belt. It was that little table on the top rope slam. That shit was scary as hell. But this match was everything you needed to be. It was like brutal as hell. It was very vicious. I loved it. I actually very enjoyed this match. And now I wonder where we're going for Evolution. Do they have a rematch? Does Rhea face Roxanne at Evolution? That's a solid matchup. Rhea versus Roxanne at Revolution. Yeah, that's something I would love to see. I'm cool with that. I'm all for that. That's going to be a banging ass match, because they had a good ass match on Monday Night Raw. So I'm excited to see where they go from here, because I feel like they have a lot of potential that they can use in this. And also, I'm going to give a shout out to Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett is very good on commentary. He's very good at callbacks and letting us know what happened in the past and catching us up to speed of the history between two opponents. I think Wade Barrett does that better than damn near anybody. And I think we need to give him more credit too and more grace, because Wade Barrett, he's been a beast on commentary, and I got to give him his flowers and his respect as well. Next matchup on the list is Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. I thought Karrion Kross was for sure going to win this match, but he didn't. I'm actually upset, because I really think Karrion is one of those guys. I truly believe Karrion, it's time for Karrion to, you know what I'm saying? I really think he can go out there and be really good. I think he can go out there and be great. And I like this match. He took a lot of back bumps, even though people are saying that, oh, one of the reasons they don't push him because he doesn't take a lot of bumps. Something as stupid as that. He took a lot of back bumps tonight, tell you that fucking much. But this match is solid. Sami got the win. My only gripe with this match, to be honest, maybe, actually, it's not even a gripe, it's a nitpick. But y'all know when a wrestler, like for example, Gunther uses the sleeper hold, right? And when he chokes people out, they just feel the arm to see if he's asleep. And then the match is over. How come tonight, when Karrion Kross did the sleeper hold, they did the old raise the arm 1 time, raise the arm 2 times, raise the arm 3 times. Sami hulked up and hulked out of it. That didn't make any sense. I'm like, that's not what we've been doing. We haven't been doing that for a minute. Since when did we get back to that? That was like the only like weird thing I saw all night where I was like, what the fuck is this? Okay. It wasn't terrible. But it was just something I noticed. But all in all, C+ solid match. Next matchup on the list, for the United States Championship match, Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. Yep, everything I said was going to happen in my predictions happened. We got a Hikuleo debut. Tonga Loa came back. I told you it was either going to be Tama or Tonga. One of those are going to come back. And they got my boy Jacob. And it's only right for Jacob's first singles loss actually to be to Solo Sikoa. And I'm glad it was for the US title. I'm not going to lie. Solo has been doing his thing. Solo's found his charisma and his personality, and he's letting it shine. And that's the most beautiful thing about it. And I just think it's only going to further. Like, I really like Solo. I really like what he's been bringing to the table, and I think it's only going to get better from here. And now that he has these new members with him, I just think it's time for Solo to really come into his own and make this group of its own. Even if they're considered the bloodline, or maybe they're not considered the bloodline. Maybe they're Street Justice, the Street Champs, something. I don't know. But I can't wait to see what they do with this version of the bloodline, with this new personality of Solo, because I can definitely see it's going to work. And when you look at Jacob Fatu, he's one of one. He's going to be a bigger star. And don't be surprised by next year, we talking about we need to put a strap on Jacob Fatu. And I mean the gold strap. So it's in his future. Next matchup is the Queen of the Ring final. We have Asuka versus Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill was the right person to win. I called this match too. Asuka beat the shit out of Jade this match, I'll tell you that much. Jade earned her stripes tonight, guaranteed. And I know this was a dream match for Jade, and I know this was really important for her. So I'm really happy she got to have this match with Asuka, who is one of the best ever. She's one of the dopest, and like, I'm very happy that they had this match. And now it's perfect because it got me to where I wanted to get to. Naomi will win the title at SummerSlam. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And I love my Tiffy time. Y'all know I stay on Tiffy time 24 hours a day. Love Tiffany Stratton. Naomi got to get her just due. You feel me? Naomi 100% should walk out of SummerSlam as your new women's WWE champion. That's all I'm going to say. In the last match, finally, for the undisputed WWE Championship, we have CM Punk versus John Cena. Oh, did this match live up to all of my childhood? I loved every fucking bit of this match. I thought this match was gas. I thought this match had a very clever finish. It was very hokey. It was very funny. When John Cena hit Charles Robinson, I laughed my ass off. Like, it was hilarious. And one of the cool things about this match for me, I love the callbacks. They did a lot of the same moves that they did in Money in the Bank 2011. I love that CM Punk wore the same tights that he wore from Money in the Bank 2011. And one of the coolest, he brought out the octopus. I was like, oh shit, okay, gang. Let me find out you do an AJ move. Like, I loved this match. And one of the cool things about this match is you can see John Cena worked a lot more in this match than he did in the past. Like, when John Cena caught the crossbody roll and then like rose back up with him and then picked him up and then AA'd him, I said, oh, you still got that strength. Okay, Cena, let's go. Hell, when the run-ins came in with Seth and them, when John Cena AA'd Seth Rollins, I got hyped. But when John Cena AA'd Bronson Reed, I was like, yeah, Cena, show me something. Let me find out you still got it like that. Heard you. Loved every bit of this match. I thought this match was chaotic. It was chaos. And Cena got the win without it affecting Punk. And that was perfect. It wasn't just a normal belt shot kicking the balls. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins spoiled CM Punk's W. And I loved how it happened. Now, we now know at SummerSlam, it's Cody versus John Cena. And I'm A-okay with that. Now I have to wonder about Seth Rollins. Is it Seth versus CM Punk at SummerSlam? Or is it, where does the Tribal Chief fall into this? Will the Tribal Chief just return at SummerSlam? Or will he not return? Because if he doesn't return, I have a feeling that John Cena won't walk out as undisputed WWE champion at SummerSlam. I have a feeling that Cody Rhodes won't leave SummerSlam as your undisputed WWE champion. I have a feeling, not that tonight's going to be a good night, I have a feeling that Seth Rollins will leave SummerSlam as your new undisputed WWE championship, and he will leave and he will take the power and he will officially be at the front of the industry. That would be the best way to put that fire and put some type of gasoline on this new faction. Period. That's what would make it special. And a Seth, then you can run Seth versus Cody? Oh, come on now. Come on now. Their matches are fire. And then if there's anybody who could beat Cody and is still okay, it would be Seth Rollins right now. Randy Orton down the line, if Randy Orton turns heel, Randy Orton could beat Cody. But if babyface Randy Orton, no. Could we see Cody Rhodes turning heel down the line? It's a possibility. Everybody's calling CM Punk corporate Punk. What if Punk eventually turns heel and becomes that corporate final boss version of CM Punk? There's so much money to be made. Like, I know people was hating for a minute. They didn't understand where their company was going, their direction. There's so much money to be made in this damn division. And guess what? Sign me up. I'm bought in. I hope you are bought in too. Thank y'all for listening, man. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for your boy. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Forever gang. And until forever finds you.